Philippians 2:13 NLT. For God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him. The familiar adage that hardships and struggles are God's tools for developing desirable qualities within us has resonated for generations. We often envision God orchestrating difficulties to forge strength in our character, sending challenges to cultivate patience, and presenting problems to nurture wisdom. These qualities, strength, patience, wisdom, are typically perceived as skills, honed and refined through adversity. We imagine a divine craftsman, shaping and molding us through trials until we achieve a polished, virtuous state. However, this perspective, while comforting in its simplicity, only scratches the surface of a much deeper, more profound truth. God, in His infinite wisdom and boundless grace, doesn't operate by simply reinforcing our existing natural qualities. He doesn't need to enhance what we already possess because He has already equipped us with something far greater, something transformative: Christ Himself. Christ, the very embodiment of strength, patience, and wisdom, dwells within our spirits, a limitless reservoir of divine power waiting to be tapped. This indwelling presence fundamentally alters the purpose of trials. Therefore, the trials we face are not designed to forge or improve our pre-existing natural qualities. Instead, they serve a far more crucial purpose. They push our innate human abilities to their absolute limits. These fiery ordeals, these moments of intense pressure and seemingly insurmountable obstacles, stretch our natural capacities beyond what we believe we can endure. They demand more from us than we think we have to give, forcing us to confront the inherent limitations of our own strength, patience, and wisdom. It's in these crucibles of life, when our own resources are utterly depleted, when we've reached the end of our rope and can go no further on our own strength, that the true power of Christ within us begins to emerge. As our own abilities falter and fail, we are presented with a choice: to succumb to despair or to surrender to the abundant power of God. It is in this act of surrender, in acknowledging our own insufficiency, that we open ourselves to the transformative work of the Holy Spirit. We yield to His unwavering strength, His boundless patience, and His infinite wisdom, allowing His life to flow through us and manifest in our actions and character. Through these trials, we aren't merely acquiring patience, love, or wisdom as if they were new possessions. We aren't simply adding to our existing repertoire of skills. Instead, we are encountering the very instrument God uses to expose the inherent limitations of our natural abilities. We come face to face with the stark reality that our own strength is fleeting, our own patience is finite, and our own wisdom is incomplete. This revelation, while often painful, is essential for spiritual growth. It allows the profound reality of God's patience, His unwavering love, and His infinite wisdom to eclipse our own, empowering us to manifest His power in the world around us. We become conduits of His grace, reflecting His character not through our own striving, but through our surrender. The trials then become not instruments of construction, but rather instruments of revelation, revealing the Christ who already resides within, waiting to be unleashed.